In 1988, the San Juan National Forest, under the leadership of then Forest Supervisor Bill Sexton, decided that it needed more community involvement, including hands-on experiences in promoting stewardship of the National Forest lands. National Forest officials sponsored a well-attended local symposium with the theme Recreation Partnerships, a new vision for the San Juan National Forest. After the symposium, several community leaders were approached to help form an organization to meet that need. Thus, in February 1988, the San Juan National Forest Association was born. A thank you for your support ad in the December 22, 1989 issue of the Durango Herald-Now magazine described the association as a non-profit organization which helps promote education, conservation, and interpretation of our natural and cultural resources. Although the association's name was changed to the San Juan Mountains Association, SJMA, in 1996 to acknowledge its regional coverage and its additional support for the BLM, that description still fits today. SJMA does not advocate for or against any specific policy, but instead promotes stewardship, responsible use, and knowledge of our public lands through education and hands-on volunteer opportunities. As an earlier article in the Durango Herald said, SJMA puts the public in public lands. In the beginning, it did this by producing and selling books, a video and audio tape of the San Juan Skyway, guidebooks and maps, and by connecting local volunteers with needed projects on public lands. SGMA began a Wilderness Information Specialist program that continues today, sponsored several popular Share the Trails events, staffed a seasonal information desk at the Durango Area Chamber Resort Association, and eventually a bookstore at the new Public Land Center. A youth conservation education program was started and many field seminars were provided that covered the natural and cultural history of our area. Today, SJMA manages 13 bookstores in our region, provides public lands visitor information services, provides hands-on volunteer programs and projects, conservation education programs for children, adults, and families, and cultural programs and projects that focus on our regional history. SGMA began with fewer than 10 members, grew to 118 in its first year, and has over 700 members and volunteers today. Over the 25 years, SGMA has tallied over 100,000 volunteer hours, including 18,000 last year alone. At the beginning, SGMA was staffed only by volunteers, but because of the growth in number and complexity of programs, now has 15 full-time and seasonal part-time highly qualified staff. 25 years of success can be attributed to these dedicated staff, volunteers, and members. Today, SGMA is a recognized model for interpretive associations around the region and the country. We have provided consulting services to other forests wishing to establish similar interpretive associations. In 2008, Susan Bryson and Ruth Lambert were invited to the White House to attend the unveiling of the new Preserve America Stewards initiative. The work that went into the formation of this new initiative was inspired by the volunteer efforts within our Cultural Site Stewardship Program. SGMA has been the recipient of the Regional Foresters Honor Award for Cooperative Support, the BLM Making a Difference National Volunteer Award, U.S. Forest Service Chiefs National Volunteer Program Award, and recognized in the state of Colorado as a semifinalist for the El Pomar Awards for Excellence. Kathy Hayes was honored with the Colorado Land Stewardship Award from Volunteers of Outdoor Colorado. The credit for this remarkable achievement in long-term cooperation and stewardship of our public lands is widely shared. Now is the time to say thank you to both past and present dedicated agency personnel, board directors, members, volunteers, and staff for their overwhelming contribution to SGMA's success. Without the steadfast support of the San Juan National Forest, BLM Tres Rios Field Office, and BLM Canyons of the Ancients, we would not be the organization we are today. All SGMA supporters have literally helped preserve our public lands for future generations. The true mark of a successful organization like SGMA is its ability to consistently move forward, instituting necessary adjustments to the ever-changing needs of our partners, the community, and our supporters. We face the future with optimism and resolve, and it has been the continuing support of the entire community, the people and businesses of Dolores, Montezuma, La Plata, San Juan, Archuleta, Hinsdale, and Mineral counties that has ensured that SGMA would reach the silver mark and will continue beyond. So, as in the 1989 Durango Herald ad, we again say thank you to the entire community.